Joining us now, GOP Florida Senator Ashley Moody. Senator, 7 socialists won, including the 3 in running for the House in New York State. They want to defund police, abolish prisons, abolish borders, abolish ICE, don't deport violent criminals, let illegals vote. But voters are already fleeing socialism. 3.8 million left deep blue Democrat states to run to red states from 2020 to 2025. So did hundreds of businesses.
Yeah, red states like the great free state of Florida, of which before I became a United States Senator, I was the Attorney General fighting during COVID when all these crazy states, even some red states, were shutting down people, big government coming in and cramming down. We fought like heck to keep Florida open and Florida free. We are the antithesis of New York, and it is really sad that in the year we're celebrating our 250th anniversary of the great United States of America, we have anarchist psychos cannibalizing the Democratic Party. I mean, you rattled off some of the things that they state they believe, but you have some of these folks that take it well beyond that. It is calling all law enforcement pigs. It is talking about seizing production. I mean, this is more communism. They can call themselves democratic socialists all they want, all day long, but these are communists. That is not what this country was built on. One of these people elected said that they didn't have any napkins. She didn't have any napkins, so she wiped her hands on the American flag, the flag that so many since our founding fathers have fought and died for. So there is no doubt in my mind that what last night did just reaffirmed what America is now seeing, and that is 1 in 5 Democrats say they are proud to be that they are proud to be Americans. Over 90% of Republicans say they are proud to be Americans. Republicans are fighting for what this country was founded on because we want to protect and prosper this country. They want to destroy America.
Well, they're not going to win the swing state or the swing state voters or the independent voters. Gallup polling, 6 out of 10 voters, 6 out of 10 independents reject socialism. The U.S. is already $38 trillion in debt. The U.S. already spends $7 trillion on social welfare programs and social programs, with trillions of dollars in fraud, waste, and abuse over the last generation. They do nothing about stopping that. They want to take more. Watch House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. He's now dodging when he was asked if he's afraid of being ousted by a socialist. Watch this.
Are you concerned at all about a primary challenge in 2 years from, Mamdani endorsed candidate?
When you ask me a serious question, I'll give you a serious answer.
Well, that is a serious question. Why didn't he answer it?
Well, they're having a really hard time telling you what they're fighting for. I'm fighting for Floridians. I'm fighting for this country that I love so dearly and that leadership here in the Republican Party are standing up for every day, from small government, leaving more of your money in your pocket, making sure we are providing a safe state, a safe nation for you to raise your family. That's what we're fighting for. They're fighting for big government, more government control, harassing, over-regulating, driving businesses out of their jurisdiction. Look, that doesn't work historically. Ask Cuba, ask Venezuela. It does not work. And what it's really doing, Liz and I, we both know this, they are tricking people into believing that they're fighting for them. They want more government control. They want to provide your grocery stores. They want to provide your daycare. When in fact, they're tricking the people into handing all their power over to government, which leaves them weaker with less control. We want power to remain with the people. That is what this country is built on, and that is what I'm fighting for every day in the United States Senate.
Well, thank you, Senator Ashley Moody, for being with us tonight. It's great to see you again.